to day 15 of the I Will Do It November challenge. And today, as you can already see, what I have for you is a full body 1000 rep challenge. And this challenge is going to be a lot, easier? I don't want to say that because there is a new other kind of challenge that we're going to be doing here, which is I want you to do as many reps as you can, as fast as you can, basically. So in this 1000 rep challenge, what I have for you are 40 unique exercises targeting the entire body with no equipment, not even a bench or a chair. All you need is a mat if you want to protect your knees and your elbows, totally up to you. And you'll be doing 25 reps of each exercise. But if you are able to do more reps than me, as I'm doing this workout, you're a beast. And that's what I'm aiming for. I want you to give it your all. Today is day 15, which means we are officially midway through November, officially midway through this challenge. And what do we do when right in the middle? We try to look back on how far we've come, and we try to look ahead on how much more is needed from us to get to our destination. And that's going to be channel all your energies, all your focus into this one goal of smashing today's workout. The best part about working out is that it gives you this mental focus. It puts you in this state of, I can do it, I will do it, and nothing can take this away from me. Nobody can stop me from giving it my best. And that basically takes me into my mindset tip for today, which is going to be, why is it so difficult to lose body fat? Primarily because we give up too soon. The thing is that your body does not understand a 10-day fat loss diet or a 15-day fat loss diet. It doesn't understand those things. It understands consistency. Speak the language that your body understands. So if you truly want to transform, the biggest tip that I can give you is stay consistent and get the words out of your dictionary. Quitting is not an option. Get the word I will quit out of your dictionary. That's not an option for you. I want you to look at this entire perspective as this is my new life. Fitness is forever and this is my new life. I have adult responsibilities, I pay my bills, I do my taxes, I work hard, and then I work out. And I eat nutritious food for my body. It's just like taking a shower every day. It's personal hygiene. It's healthcare. It's self-care. And I want you to think about it this way. You are basically fulfilling the most basic need that you should be fulfilling for your body's well-being, and that is exercise. And we're going to challenge ourselves, right? We're not going to do simple stuff so you get bored. So in this workout, I have divided it into 4 different sections for you. The first section, we're going to be focusing on warm-up. I don't want you to do any other warm-up routine before this particular video. You will start off with a warm-up with me. And then we will move on to different phases, which include HIIT, which include core, which include everything else. So join me together once again for day 15, and let's totally dominate it. You know what I'm saying? Let's dominate it. Let's give it our all. You and me together on the mat right here. Don't want yourself out striking back at me. Don't need your lies based on. Before I forget, I really want you to get to know your community and especially the people that you're a part of who are doing this challenge with you. So comment down below. Firstly, create a YouTube account, okay, if you haven't. I know there are many of you watching these videos not creating a YouTube account. So create your YouTube account, subscribe to my channel, and then leave a comment down below on what your experience has been so far for the last 14 days. What are the challenges that you faced? And what are some of the things that you want to tell your community? How do you want to encourage them? What do you want them to be warned of? I would love to read these comments of encouragement. Let's lift each other up. You know, who are we without others? Let's do it, guys. So I'm going to wait for your comment down below. Let's get started. Our first set is going to be warm-up. We're going to start off with cross leg touches. So I want you to put your hands up like this, and then you're going to basically touch your feet. 25 reps on one leg, 25 reps on the other leg. Let's do it. We're basically just warming up our body from all the soreness. And I've constructed this set of exercises to typically help you with the last 4 days of heavy work that we've done. If you can't do standing toe touches, you can always do knee touches, just like this. It's completely fine. Anyone can do these for 25 reps, am I right? These are so easy. Next up I have for you is the arms overhead squat. Now for my beginners, you don't need to put your arms overhead. You can put your arms out in front of you in tabletop, and as you squat down and up, super easy, no stress, nothing. Squat down and up, no resistance whatsoever. For my more advanced folks, we're going to be raising our arms and doing the squat to help with greater core activation. You watch me across the room. Your glances tells me that I am doomed. The best part about these 1000 rep challenges is that it's truly intimidating at first, but then when you actually do it, you actually complete it, you can almost not believe that you did it. Yes, I am waving the white flag. I surrender to you. Yes, I am waving the white flag. Waving the white flag. I'm waving the white flag. I'm waving the white flag. That's how amazing our bodies are. Moving on. The third exercise and the fourth exercise are basically reverse lunge with a twist. So we're going to start off on the left side first. For my beginner, you can always hold on to the wall as you do your reverse lunge, and you don't need to add a twist to it. Reverse lunge with twist. Let's go. So let's twist in the opposite direction. So we're going to twist as we reverse lunge. Twist. 25 reps. You can do this. It's just a warm up. We're warming up the core, the legs, the sore legs.
I was looking like a fool when I met ya, all covered up in the dirt from my past. So insecure by myself when I met ya. Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know what to do next. 'Cause I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby.
Do you remember your 1,000 rep squat challenge? Ooh. Comment down below which one was worse, the 1,000 rep squat challenge, the lunge challenge, the ab challenge. Which one was worse? Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So for my beginner, you can use the wall for support as you step back into a reverse lunge. You can go as fast or slow as you want to. Remember, this is the warm-up. Don't burn yourself out. Just let your body loosen up. And for my more advanced folks, we're going to be twisting. So, reverse lunge with twist. Lunge with twist. Don't jerk your spine. Give yourself a gentle twist.
Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me. Fool for you. That's something that you do to me is chemical. I know it isn't logical. Something that you do to me. I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you.
Next up, we have the high plank rotations. For my beginners, we will basically just hold a high plank like this, and you can also put one leg down if you need to and switch between those two legs. For the high plank rotations, what we are going to do is you're going to get into a high plank, then you're going to twist your body up into a T, come back down, and then twist. So one twist on the left and right will be 1 rep. Let's go. Squeeze your core. Remember, this is a body weight only workout with no equipment, so you need to maintain crisp form for maximum impact.
Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong. Hoping
Use your core to help you twist and stabilize yourself. You can do anything for 25 reps, am I right? Do you remember the squat challenge? We did each rep for 40 reps.
oh, what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I can see everything clearer. Trying to fly 'cause I'm light as a feather. But I get high, I get low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong. Hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump. Oh, what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again.
Next up, we have the reverse plank tuck to dip. So in this one, if you're a beginner, all you're going to do is you're going to come up like this and go down. Very gently, very slowly. We don't want any jerking ranges of motion. Just come up and down, up and down. But if you're more advanced, we're going to do proper reverse plank hip dips. So we're going to get into a reverse plank first, right? Then we're going to dip and squeeze up. Easy, am I right? Let's go for 25 reps. Try not to drop your plank. You can do it.
You drive me crazy, tell me what to do, what to do. I'm on my knees, yeah, I am begging you, begging you. I'll break the rules if it will get me to, yeah.
Next up, we have inchworm with a push-up. Now, if you're a beginner, you're going to start off with a regular inchworm, get into a high plank, and then skip the push-up and get back up. For my more advanced folks, we're going to be doing inchworm with a push-up, we're doing a full push-up. So essentially, you're doing 25 inchworm with push-ups. Let's get it, guys. If you can't do a push-up, I'd encourage you to go into the beginner version and just hold a high plank.
I don't wanna waste no time no more, 'cause I can't get you out of my mind. I can't live without your love for sure. You drive me crazy, tell me what to do, what to do. I'm on my knees, yeah, I am begging you, begging you. I'll break the rules if it will get me to, yeah. I'm going out of my mind, because the party don't stop. So put your hands on me and turn me on, turn me on. Because the party don't stop. So put your hands on me and turn me on, turn me on. Shooting me with words, but I won't let them bruise. Even though it hurts, I won't show it to you. 'Cause it will ricochet, I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that I'm alright. Like a ricochet, it will come back to you. Let me tell you, no, because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. And even if you're trying to hurt me, my skin's getting thicker each day. I don't know how you fall asleep at night, knowing that your words are hurtful, it's just not right. No, because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. Like a ricochet, like a ricochet, like a ricochet.
Next up, we have squat flips. So I want you to get into a squat form and flip while holding your squat. Now, if you're a beginner, you'll basically be doing body weight squats just like this.
I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that I'm alright. Like a ricochet, it will come back to you. Let me tell you, no, because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. And even if you're trying to hurry, my skin's getting thicker each day. Don't know how you fall asleep at night, knowing that your words are hurtful, it's just not right. No, because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. Like a ricochet, like a ricochet, like a ricochet, like a ricochet.
Moving on to our next exercise, which is going to be mat jogging. What is mat jogging? So this is basically for, you will be doing spot jogging, which is not high knees. High knees is way more intense. You're just going to be doing spot jogging all the way until the edge of your mat and back. And one way can be counted as one rep. So basically going to jog back and forth 25 times. And I'm not using a mat because my mat is way too thick to be jogged on. So I'm just going to try to target that pot and come back. Let's do it. It's very simple. Just regular spot jogging, just something like this. Light, nothing too hectic. At the same time, I want you to continue as much as you can. Take as less of a rest as you need to. Let's do it, guys. 25 reps.
Calling me a mad woman, mad woman, mad woman. Calling me a mad woman, mad woman. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. 'Cause boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman. It's trouble in your mind, how I spend my time, but it's a 24-hour streak. Wasting all your thoughts just to criticize, but there are plenty more ways to think. I'm not pretending, I'm more like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. You're calling me a mad woman, mad woman, mad woman. Calling me a mad woman, mad woman. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. 'Cause boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman.
Next up, we have squat to toe tap. I'm sure you've seen this before. So we're basically going to get into a squat and then we're going to jump up and tap your toe. Now, you can also squat and do a calf raise on your other leg as you tap your toe. And if you're a beginner, you can always do regular body weight squats and then touch your knee instead. So
Feeling, you know I don't have to live inside your frames, boy. It's such a funny way to tell me what you search in life. Well, I'm a mad woman, sorry I don't compromise. Mad woman, mad woman.
So let's do it, guys. 25 reps. And remember that one touch is one rep. Let's do it.
Boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman. a couple hundred miles away, denying that something has changed.
Next up, we have the 3 stance squat jump. For my beginners, you can just do a tap out. But for the 3 stance squat jumps, what we're doing is you're basically going to get into a squat, and then you're going to squat jump in, middle, out. And every time you come in or you go out in your form, you're basically going to count it as 1 rep. So let's get started. Next up, we have the cross-body mountain climbers. So for my beginners, you can either do the toe taps. So it can be something like this. Make sure that you're using a mat. And for my advanced folks, because doing the cross-body mountain climbers, your left knee should touch your right elbow, and your right leg should touch your left elbow. And squeeze your core. Each left and right should be 1 rep. So basically we are doing 50 right now. It's going to be counted as 25. Let's do it, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Next up, we have the left lunge to foot raise. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to do a forward lunge, and then you're going to do a foot raise like that. Now for my beginners, I want you to do regular forward lunges. So just a forward lunge, using a wall for support on the left leg. Let's get started. 25 reps. Let's go. Use your right leg and your glute to support you, especially your right leg. We're activating all those muscles. Gently land on your left foot forward. Don't slam your leg down.
We've been running with the lions, lions. We've been running with the lions, lions. They can't run, they can't hide. We won't stop until they're down. We've been running with the lions, lions.
Next up, we have ceiling jumps. And if you're a beginner, you can try to do any ceiling jumps. You can just do like small jumping jacks, but I would recommend you to go for it even if you're a beginner. Let's do it. So arms overhead and try to squeeze your core in. Squeeze your core and
they better start hiding. We'll be running with the lions, lions. We'll be running with the lions, lions. They can't run, they can't hide. We won't stop until they're down. We'll be running with the lions.
Next up, we have the right lunge with the foot raise. For my beginners, I would do right side forward lunges. Same thing as we did on the left side. Right lunge to raise. Use your left leg to stabilize you at all times. Look in front of you, in neutral place, to help you with stabilization. I also like to hold my arms out in front of me for extra support.
We'll do this together. No, you're not alone in this. Sometimes you gotta see it with your own eyes. Run wild, you gotta let it out, those good vibes. I'm on a trip with you. Go down, salute the sun, you're the morning light. I know you feel it. Home again, you're branching out into the neverland. I'm on a trip with you.
Next up, we have burpee with a push-up. And for my beginners, I would like you to get into a high plank, tap forward, tap back, and up. So basically burpee with a push-up. We're not going skimping on this one. 25 burpees, that's all I'm asking. Let's do it.
I'm on a trip with you. I'm on a trip with you. Go down, salute the sun, you're the morning light. I know you feel it. Home again, you're branching out into the neverland. I'm on a trip with you. I'm on a trip with you. Hey, hey. I'm on a trip with you. 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 Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our ability.
Next up, we have the left lunge to knee drive. So this is basically for my beginners. I would like you to do a left reverse lunge. You can hold the wall for support and just do reverse lunges, just like that. And for my more advanced folks, what we are doing is we're going to do a reverse lunge and then we are going to do a drive. So a drive can either mean a hop, but we're not hopping here. We're instead going to just crunch. So let's see how it goes. Reverse lunge to drive, right? And all this while, I want you to use your right leg to stabilize you for this entire movement. 25 reps. Let's go.
We are close, can you feel it? Something is behind the clouds. We just have to believe it, that we can make the sun come out. Let us lose ourselves in a fairy tale. Who can say what's wrong or right? We're the only ones who can decide. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now, 'cause we only have this life.
Next up, we have forward, backwards squat jumps. Now for my beginners, I would recommend if you could do a small hop squat jump. That's it, just a small hop squat jump, nothing too fancy. And for my regular folks, what we're going to do is we're doing forward back squat jumps. You already know what it is. Let's get started.
I don't wanna waste my time, so baby, we should start living now.
Squeeze your core. This particular exercise burns your entire body. It's a full body burner.
Baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. Remember when you told me you believe in something and you said you're done pretending that fate is patient. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones and be wild, wild, wild.
Each forward and backward rep is one rep. Next up, we have the right forward lunge knee drive. For my beginners, I would like you to do right reverse lunges. So using your right leg. And for my regular folks, what we're doing is, just like the left side, we're going to do a reverse lunge on your right leg and then crunch with your left elbow touching your knee. Let's do it.
Summer's end, and you feel that this is your beginning. Will colors fade, but it's okay. There is good in changes. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones and be wild, 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 wild.
We're halfway there, guys. One more exercise to to complete 500 reps. Can you believe it? We're on a good track. Let's do this. So the next one we have are 360 squat jumps. And now for my beginners, I would recommend if you can just do squat jump, turn around and do another squat jump. Turn around, do another squat jump. And if you can do the flip, then that would be great, but I don't expect you to. And for my regular folks, it's a fun little move. Let's do it. So we're going to get into squat position.
So you had me bite through the bullet. I won't play a second fiddle with you. You look away just when they pull it. You gotta step up, yeah, you miss your cue. Ooh, your time is up now. I'm no fool. I know what you are up to. Keep things cool, but it won't help you this time. This time, no. This time, yeah. This time, no.
Next, we're going to be targeting the core through some plank moves, some targeted core moves. So I'd recommend you get your mat out, and we're going to get started with the first exercise of plank punches. Remember that one punch left, one punch right is one rep. So let's get started. For my beginners, I would recommend holding up a plank like this and trying to punch. Or you can also put both feet on the ground like this and then try to punch. It's completely up to you. Let's get started. So, you can do it, guys. Come on. Anyone can do this for 25 reps, right? Whew. Comment down below if you hate this exercise as much as I do.
Oh, you think your plan worked out, but I know what's coming your way. So you think you're better than everyone else, but I know what's yet to come. I know what's yet to come. I know what's yet to come. I know what's yet to come.
Next up, we have the left side plank dip and crunch. So we're going to get on our left side. For my beginners, I would recommend using this particular format. So put your knee on the mat. What we're going to do is we're going to do a dip and then we're going to do a crunch. So a dip and a crunch. And a crunch. We're targeting the oblique. And for my more advanced folks, you know what's coming. we have the high plank jacks, and for this one, for my beginners, I would recommend getting into a high plank and simply tapping one leg out on the side of your mat. Now, for high plank jacks, your entire upper body rests on your palms and your shoulders. So, in and out would be 1 rep. Next up, we have the right side dip and crunch. So, for my beginners, I would suggest this. Next up, we have toe reach to hollow. One, open. Two, make sure that your lower back is flushed into the mat. This exercise works your entire core. Next up, we have the leg lower. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to just drop one leg at a time and then up. And we're going to do 25 reps on each leg. I want you to squeeze your core in. Next, we have the flutter kicks for our lower abs, and I want you to get into this partial reverse plank. And what we're going to do is basically we're going to flutter kick. So in your mind, you can count 25 reps with each leg lowering and rising. And if you're a beginner, you can go higher, and if you are more advanced, or if you can bear a little bit more burn, you can go lower. Next up, we have plank dips. It's one of my favorites. Targets the obliques. You want to go slow. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow controlled moves. Squeeze your core. Next up, we have high plank toe touches. So you're going to get into a high plank position, and then you're going to touch your toes. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. For my beginners, you can touch on the side of your mat if you need to, if you can't go all the way down to your toes. Finally, we have plank thrusts to end the core set. And for my beginners, I would recommend getting into a high plank, tapping forward and back. So high plank thrust, let's go. You guys, we have 10 more exercises to go. You've already finished 750 reps. I am so proud of you. And wow, this is actually a really good workout, isn't it? It's not too exhausting, yet it's challenging. So our next set is going to be sweat it out. So for this particular set, we're going to be doing a lot of jumping moves, something that's going to get your heart rate up like this. So I'm not going to be talking to you much during this set, right? And let's get started.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day.
You did it! Congratulations on completing 1000 reps of the full body workout. It's not easy, and I'm so proud of you for making it this so far. Even if you managed to do only 500 or only 250 reps, that's completely fine, but what matters is that you made it this far. I didn't want this workout to be super only jumping or anything like that, because that often demotivates you as a part of the 1000 rep challenge. Instead, I wanted to have the jumping section at the end of the workout so you can get through the other exercises and have fun with it. What's important is not that you could or could not do a certain exercise, but it's important that you showed up and you stuck around. Believe me when I say this, a lot of people don't understand the importance of simply showing up. Now, today's nutrition tip is a little bit offbeat, and it's basically the importance and the relevance of herbal teas when it comes to building a clean diet. Now, what are herbal teas? In my personal experience, I was introduced to herbal teas at the beginning of my fitness journey, and I used them as a replacement for anything when I was craving anything sugary or when I was craving anything like a soda or something like that. And herbal teas are super delicious, basically. What is a herbal tea? It is basically made of a blend of different dried herbs in a tea bag that you soak in hot water and let it steep for say 2 to 3 minutes till all the flavors and extracts are released, and all you get is this delicious, fragrant hot water that you sip on. Herbal teas are a great way to improve your digestion, bloating, your skin, primarily because they contain herbs that you would not typically eat in your regular diet. And that's excellent because some of these herbs have so many medicinal benefits, such as headache relievers, migraine relievers, stress relievers especially. And I personally find the combination of mint and chamomile the best after a long day at work or as a nightcap before I go to bed. And that really helps me calm down. And I appreciate the fact that we have so many options available. Like, people are constantly manufacturing herbal teas and with different flavors. And you also have tea shops where you can custom blend your own tea that you like you can take orange extract, rose extract, you name it, and it's a whole other world. So I want you to get introduced to that particular aspect if you are not a herbal tea drinker. Now, my recommendation would be 2 to 3 cups in a day. And mind you, some of these contain caffeine, and you might be aware of some popular ones like green tea, oolong tea, black tea. These are all herbal teas. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this challenge, and I'm so proud of you if you've made it this far for the last 15 days. Comment down below if you've made it this far for the last 15 days, and the world needs to see your consistency. It is so inspiring when people stick to a plan and show up, make it happen. It's underrated. Showing up is underrated, and I want you to be recognized for that. So leave me a comment and let's grow the community. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Day 16. Make sure to show up. Take care.